Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Episode 2, taken. I don't know who you are, but I will find you.
Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 2 of Alan Wake. There's no baguette. There's no baguette in the grocery bag. There's supposed to be like a baguette and like half a carrot and stuff like that.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up. Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Where do I live?
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
CCTV. All right. Nice house. Love the kitchen. Wish you had an island, though. All kitchens need an island. Huge fridge. For that. For them. Just two people like that. I mean, I guess
Oh,
it's
hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Ooh. Was that a sexy joke?
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body.
This was a late goodbye.
Wait, hang on. We had one page here already.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end.
Wait a minute.
I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that
That's
fled
Max
me kept
Payne.
playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me. This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
I think he is legit Max Payne in that. I think he's writing the Max Payne. Wait.
The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here.
Right.
I'm on it, honey.
Forgot
Please
she's scared of
hurry.
stuff.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Well, clickers that I know, they
Here it
ain't
is.
nothing I want to be
Alan.
touching.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dilly.
nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar.
And I love you,
Thanks for
even
this.
if you never fully close your mouth. Wow, he got the whole man. That's a nice place. Nice balcony. Oh, the present.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Like my wife's missing.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
What? Are you just always creeping?
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Thank you.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
Yeah, clutching a
Should fit
lantern.
right in where I come from.
Have you seen this man? Knack for winning contests. Have to assume this guy won a contest to get his face in the game. I probably shot them too. Oh, here.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up.
You know, I walked through the woods, killed some drifters, and I found myself there.
Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
What the hell?
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left
brother.
a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Did you hear that?
Some fresh air.
Did you hear that, Sheriff?
Go out in the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the way.
I'm sorry. All of this, it's just a lot to take in.
Take your time, Mr. Wake. I understand. Can I ask you what the call was about, Mr. Wake?
Oh, it was my.
personal.
It's my wife's
Well,
ransomer.
we are looking for your wife, and I'm going to need your cooperation if I'm going to help you.
I need a moment, after I get some fresh air.
Okay. You can find me here. We'll talk when you feel up to it.
God, she feels like one of those people like you keep trying to leave a conversation and they just keep you there forever and ever and
Mr.
ever.
Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the lights on? The deputies, they don't understand. They won't. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See? Sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounded like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
I believe.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power. The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep.
Yeah! Break shit!
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Have you seen my wife? Have you seen my wife and kids?
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Oh, okay.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Oh, that's right. It's this way. God, there's a lot of music in here. Good night, drunkie.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Punch the keys.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several
Finger
occasions.
point.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here.
Did
My
you fuck my
clinic
wife?
is a place where...
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Take it easy.
That's assault. You just did that in front of the sheriff.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me.
That's right.
You
They couldn't afford
yokels
Joe
will know what
Pesci.
hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
And your
Get me
right
out of
hook
here.
is weak.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Easy there, boy.
Aw.
Almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call.
And don't you mention my wife.
No, this whole thing... Listen, you hit your head.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
All right, well, you just take care of that
If
little
you have any
pooch.
trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out? It's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now. Look.
I feel like he was not going to shut up. I'm perfectly okay with skipping some of these.
Al.
Not in these scenes, but
Al?
those random dialogue ones.
We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
He's doing some really good acting.
I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Oh, there we go. Man, I'm collecting these. I'm getting so many already. No, I'll leave it on for him. We don't want him to die while I'm out.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al.
That's great. Oh, we missed one. There's one in the house.
He had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
I do like how it gives you kind of insights into the other characters and what they're thinking, because, you know, you don't necessarily know that unless it's like somebody like Barry here, who definitely is saying exactly what's on his mind at any given time. Alright, there's definitely going to be one in here somewhere, so... Oh, he locked the door! Oh, there's another thermos. Man, all over the place. Who drinks coffee in the hot tub?
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
The hell was that?
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Old men laughing. Wow, this place got wrecked. Still got it. You tell me there's nothing worth having in here? Oh boy, another episode.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
I'm looking at the man in the mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took your kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow.
You could just say struck.
Flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. The white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
Good joke. Good joke.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
Is he playing a 7 or something?
And you never will.
I don't understand either.
Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
It was me the whole time. Huh. I mean, I don't get that at all. I don't understand what that was.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Oh my gosh. Okay, things are getting interesting now. So Rusty's about to die. Maybe not about to, maybe later in the story.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Bad time to get winded. Wow.
Anyone? Hello?
Please help! Back here! I'm back here!
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
It looked like he just died. Like he.
Whatever did this couldn't be far.
I'll
Rusty
just
had found a page
take
from the
this.
manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
You okay, Max? Okay, buddy?
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on. At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Oh, come on.
Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily ashes.
Ow, jerk. Ow! Quit throwing things at me! Jerks. Max?
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Don't feed the animals.
What the heck? Who's talking?
Fishing
is only permitted
for those visitors who purchase a park
fishing
license. Obey
Rusty!
instructions
at all times.
Rusty, no, not you.
Rusty, no!
Never.
Never approach within 100 yards.
Two bears and wolves never approach any other wildlife closer than
25 yards.
Pets must be leashed.
At all times.
Never leave your
And unattended.
It is
against the law
to remove any
natural objects
or historical artifacts from the park
grounds.
Come on.
You may
Find along the river.
or even simple berries.
There, sorry, Rusty. I had to murder you. Where's your dog at? Great. Okay. Let's get some more of these goodies and then figure out where the heck we're going. Where's that dog? I want Max to live. He deserves it. He's a good boy. He was a heckin' good boy. Whoa, whole tree's falling. Luckily somebody was there to see it, for it to make a noise. Oh, that's nice. Bathed in light.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Ooh, a sixer. Oh. Also one of my manuscript pages, but, you know.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Aww. Poor Rusty had a thing for Rose. Everybody knows the two things you need in an emergency are batteries and bullets.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the
we
nature
got
trail.
here. Okay, oh yeah! Don't mind if I do. Do we have to get these every time? Because that's weird. Is there anything else over here? Maybe manuscript page or thermos or something? Dang. Oops. Ow, jerks. Do-si-do you the old-fashioned way here. No need to waste the battery. Yeah, take that, Hunter. Poacher, or whatever the heck you are. Will the phone lines still work? Shouldn't I be calling 911 and saying, hey, Rusty's dead. He definitely disappeared, though. No source of any body. I definitely didn't eat him. You can tell things are getting all weird here. Who hit me? Ow! Oh, you're big. Whoa! Forgot. Shoo! Woo! Okay. I just wanted to walk through the tree. I didn't know there'd be a giant man in there. See, that's nice. Yo! You're doing a pretty good job of keeping me stocked, though. Bullets don't seem to be an issue. I mean, we are in the... I think this is the northeast. I think this is like Maine, right? Great. Just keep running. You son of a bitch. It's okay. Bathed in light. Just what I needed. He hates phones. This guy really hates phones and electricity. Maybe he's Amish. Bear alert. You again, huh? Okay, let's get these quick guys first. Whoa, crap. Yo! Oh, God! Running. Oh, my God! Okay, alright. This is not a... I thought this game was going to be kind of easy, but I guess not. Mistimed it. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. All right, we're just gonna be me. We're just gonna be me right now, and that means we're going straight. We're taking the fight to them. Oh, wow! You have already almost killed me. Great. Ah, wow, okay. Wow, this is tough. This is on normal. Okay. I gotta kill those little guys first, I think. I can line them all up right here when they first drop, so I can... Jerk. So this... Oh my god! They all hit me at once. This is so unfair. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go around wide and get the guy behind. Hopefully the big guy doesn't catch up to me right away. He just disappears, okay. Where did you come from? Jesus. Oh, rock! Jerk. Well, that could have gone better. You know. Whew. Okay. That was tough. That was real tough. Okay. Heal me, please. The only thing that recovers those axe wounds. Alright, well, how do you get past here? Oh, there's a page. Can we climb this? Has to. Yeah, there we go.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind.
So the opposite of Dale Cooper.
He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch at any cost.
Okay, so there's an agent. Do not swing cabin. Can I swing it if I do this at all? Oh god, it's... Whoa! See what them birds did? Great, more. Oh yeah.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice.
Oh yeah, he was in
knew
the
my
back.
name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak.
He didn't
There
talk,
was no way this was a coincidence.
He didn't
was the
jaw my
kidnapper.
ear off.
Come on,
He
wait.
was the
You better
kidnapper?
keep up. How's that?
Oh, come on. Ah!
I see him. Come on, we gotta move.
All right.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I'll do the
I lost
flare
my
next-
gun back
next
there.
fight.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived
lost
here
my
with
gun?
Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up.
Oh, come on. Stop. Ooh. What the fuck is hitting me? Quit throwing axes, bastards. Hey, buddy. Could really use your help here. Oh my god, dude, do some work. I don't have a gun! Why would you just... Ooh.
See him. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
This is
Because
so
that's
annoying.
the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up. Hear that? It's them.
Oh, you're everywhere! Get the hell off. Oh my god, there's always another one, Jesus. Please kill them. I just, what I do, dodge into a goddamn one?
Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Pull them off, damn it.
This is incredibly annoying.
Just a little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them
What do you think I'm fucking doing? I can't. It's it. Get away from me. I don't know what's happening here.
Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it. Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe. Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Please stay on. Please stay on. Please stay on. Please stay on.
Wake. A last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Oh, come on. When did you all become just dead shots? Get away. He's standing still. You know, for a guy decked out in hunting gear, you still are a bad shot. Little help. Can't get money from me if I'm dead. Piece of cake. Keep firing, dude. Oh. You just killed Big Jerry from the farm.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
Was that supposed to be?
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her mouth.
He does like to punch. Why can't I punch? Where's my wife?
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry. No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here! He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some. On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel.
Blah, blah, blah.
Magical power, but I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Great. Okay, I wanted to investigate it. Not the.
Rusty had warned me about these traps. If I didn't know, I was stuck.
I thought it was something you could interact with, and I just ran right on top of it. Great. Here's another one. Okay. There's just everywhere. I can't. Okay, we're just gonna follow the trail. I'm trying to step on any of them. Man, how many bears are in this freaking woods? Let's just run through and see what we can see if we can just bypass this stuff. Oh, let's go one up there. Go nice and slow so the guys can throw shit at you. You idiot. Ugh. Ooh, you're a jerk. Where are you? Is that how that works? Whoa, he died immediately upon walking into the thing. That's good to know. Wake, here's a chainsaw.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Oh, shotgun. Oh, hunting rifle. Even better. Alright, we're gonna try and run again. You're a jerk. You're such a prick. I'm gonna. Oh my god! I am so sick of that. Fine, we're just gonna kill them all. Oh, I hate the quick ones. Nice try. Yeah. Okay. Back to the run. All these jerks. F you. F you. Well, that worked out. Okay. Huh. Neat.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
Okay. I like this too because it gives you a perspective on things that are happening, like that Alan Wake isn't privy to. Like that's a scene that he didn't get to see, so and we probably won't see it, but we learn of it through the book, which is pretty cool. Or the manuscript, whatever you want to call it. Puzzles. Not much of a puzzle, but...
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Okay. Barry's dealing with some stuff right now. Nice. Wonder how many flares we can carry. Oh, what am I doing? I almost left my coffee behind. The darkness wears her face. Oh, right in your foot. The darkness wears her face. There's another page.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
No natural path. I crouch? Or no, I just climb back up. Okay. Oh, well, hello. Oh, I dodged. Oh, I'm stuck on this log. That's what happened. Hunting rifle is very effective. Oh god. That would be the chainsaw. Going. Bad boy. Oh, come on. Where are you coming from? Oh, he took that one for you.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way.
Sick
Don't
reference.
Open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on. I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods. I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Someone throwing him into the garbage.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it. But it felt all wrong. Call it instinct. His posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond. A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Oh, we don't want that.
You can learn about nature and yourself.
Well, there shouldn't be any dudes in the women's restroom, right? Nope. Where? Do women not use toilets? Wait, there's not even sinks in here. Okay. Can I drive in the game? Oh, I can! Headlights. Come on. Oh, good. I didn't realize this was like an open world game. Oh dang. I see. I just got me permit. Ah. Ouch. Come on. This thing's got no torque to it.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Oh, hey guys. Going about your day. Oh god! Hell yeah. Whoa! Oh, that is wicked. All right, good to know.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Barry, are you crying?
Ow! I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Oh, here we go. Defeat the birds? This is a weird villain. Working on it. What the? Oh. Can people be allergic to birds? Oh, you know what we gotta try. Ah! Ah! That do anything? You guys are pricks. Oh my god, they're whooping. Oh my god. Oh, that was so close.
They're gone. Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
She sounds
See you soon.
She sounds super weird there.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the
Oh Dear Diner.
Good girl.
Oh boy. All right, episode 2 in the books. This is going places. This is definitely a strange story. I don't like birds. I mean, birds don't like me in general. So we'll see what happens next time in episode 3. Thanks for watching, everybody.